Welcome back for today's NFL pick video play for Thursday, November 8th, 2018. In this one, talking about this intriguing matchup here between the Carolina Panthers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. We don't always get the best matchup on Thursday night. That's not the case this week. I definitely recommend checking this game out if you're a fan of the NFL. We have one of the better teams from the NFC going against one of the more dangerous teams from the AFC. The Carolina Panthers at 6-2 overall. The Steelers at 5-2-1. Talking about the road team here, the Panthers, they've been trending in a positive direction, going on and winning their last 3 games in a row with some nice results during this stretch. A win on the road against the Eagles, a nice home win over the Baltimore Ravens, and then in their last outing, taking care of business at home against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And offensively, the Panthers, they bring a more balanced offensive attack that leans a bit more on their ground game than most teams in the NFL. They're second in the NFL in rushing compared to 22nd in passing. They're 11th in overall scoring, putting up just under about 28 points per game in comparison to their defense, which has been pretty good this year, 12th in points allowed on average, giving up a little over 22 points per contest. So we take a look at the home team here, the Pittsburgh Steelers, also trending in a very positive direction. They've gone on to win their last 4 games in a row with some very respectable wins, certainly for the Steelers during the stretch. Blowout win at home against the Falcons, a nice road win against the Bengals, and also in their last outing, a nice road win over the Baltimore Ravens. We liked the under in that one, given the physical matchups that we typically get between the Steelers and Ravens. It actually did go to the under, with the Steelers winning by a final of 23-16. In terms of their numbers, the Steelers focus a bit more on their pass attack. They're 4th in the NFL in passing compared to 22nd in rushing, and then their overall numbers are actually very similar to the Panthers. They're 9th in scoring compared to 15th in total team defense, and they average right around 4 to 5 more points per game scoring than what they give up, and that's very similar to what we see with the Carolina Panthers. Offensively, if we take what these two teams have put up this year, Carolina right at a little under 28 points, the Steelers a little bit above 28 points, so you add those together and you actually get quite a bit above this total number. You get up to around 56 points if you just are adding up what these two teams put up offensively in their game-to-game averages. But if you take the defensive side of that equation, it's a bit lower. You get about 23 to 24 points from the Steelers, about 22 to 23 points from the Panthers. So you add those two numbers up, and you get more in the upper 40s range. So when you take those numbers together, it seems like a very fair total that we're getting with that 51.5 points on a shorter week of preparation, and also going into a tougher matchup against a high-caliber opponent. Sometimes that can have the effect of kind of slowing the pace of play down and maybe being a bit more conservative with your play calling. So with all that being the case, we're going to go ahead and side slightly with the under as being the better value play. We're going to go with the under 51.5 points. The under came through for us in Pittsburgh's outing not all that long ago, just a handful of days ago there against the Baltimore Ravens. And we think that that trend is going to continue here for the Steelers against the Panthers. So again, siding with the under 51.5 points as the better value play. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our picks, including our daily free play, over at stumpthespread.com. Linked down in the video description. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you guys back here for future videos.